Hello, ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing? And welcome to my July book haul part 2. I said July, right? Okay. Yeah, my July book haul part 2. So, in the end, I did have more books to show you. So today, one of my good friends came to visit me, and she gave me a birthday present. She gave me 3 books. Two of them are going to in my Hebrew videos, and one of them, and I'll show you the one that's going to this one. So this is, one second. Okay, this is Artemis Fowl, The Arctic Incident by Owen Colfer. Artemis Fowl, The Arctic Incident by Owen Colfer. So this is the second book in the Artemis Fowl series. I actually, as it turned out, already have this book. I didn't know, again, authors, please start numbering your books. It doesn't have to be big. You can even make a small number, but just number them, please. So I already have, as I said, I already have the second one as I found out. I didn't know what number this was because this is the Hebrew translations, and I have the English ones, and I didn't remember what it was called. So, but it's okay since I do want to be a translator. It will be interesting later to after I read the English to see what they did here, what the translator did here. Oh wait, this was translated by one sec, Ofra Avigad. I will leave that down below by Ofra Avigad, and so overall, I really love the presents. So there it is. I have to say this is a much more pleasant cover. The ones I have, I will show them here at some point. They're kind of creepy. I keep the books with the face down because, ugh, no offense. I mean, so right, what this book is about now. I read the first Artemis Fowl quite a lot of years ago in a hospital. Yeah, a lot of my book stories are going to be around hospitals. Get used to it. So, yes, I've had him in the hospital, and that was the first time I read him. About 3 books that day, I think, and it was one of them. It was really awesome. So I don't remember much. Again, it's been years. I've never followed reading it. I have it now. I will some point soon start reading it again because I want to see what I'll think about it now. So it's a fantasy series. It's about this young boy named Artemis Fowl. I don't remember exactly how old he is. He's a genius, and he's trying to find magical powers or some magical object. Again, I really don't remember a lot, and I don't want to read the summary on the back because this is the second. I wanted to first read the first one. But overall, for what I remembered, I really loved it, and well, now I have it in Hebrew. So that was one. Now, the other 2 books I have to show you are from the library. Yes, this is the first time I'm showing library books in the channel. Now, the thing is, I can't go to places alone. I need someone to take me, and it's really hot outside right now as hell. No one wants to go out, and so I don't really borrow books often from library because I'm always stressing when we'll return them. But today I asked my dad if he would be willing to go to look for a certain book, and he said yes. So what I got is my dad was brave. It's bloody hell hot outside. Uh, Whoever you are that you have winter now, go kiss the snow. Really. Okay. So this is The Horse Boy by Rupert Isaacson. The Horse Boy by Rupert Isaacson. Now this is a true story about the Isaacsons that the Isaacsons, who their son, they wanted to help their son. He has autism, and they wanted to find a way to help him communicate with the world. Or I don't remember. I think I read this the first time, or started reading it the first time when I was 12 or 13. It's been a while. I never finished it. I don't remember why I didn't finish it, but I remember not finishing this. And and for years now I've been sometimes thinking about it and wanting to read it again. And a few months ago, my friend, she got a copy as a present, and she really wanted us to read it together. And I honestly didn't know where to get it or what to. So anyway, finally I got it. And so we're going to read it soon together. I actually there's been something interesting. Apparently, they're going to do reconstructions in our library in the city in Batyam, and it's going to go on for almost 4 months. So I can keep this book for almost 4 months. Usually, they let you, at least from I know from my library, they let you take it as long as a month. You can keep it for a whole month. If you want for another one, then you have to come back and say, I want to, continue holding it. Keeping it. Yes. So now we're going to read this. Now this book is based again on what they did, and it has pictures. 1 second, I'll try to here. It has photographs of them together. Here's the boy, and here's his dad. Again, this is a true story, and of course you have them on the cover. So we will see. I remember being very fascinated by this book, so we'll see how it goes this time around. And the last book, and wow, this is a long video for only 3 books. And last book is The Vampire Armand by Anne Rice. Now this is the 6th book in the Vampire Chronicles. Yeah, I realized I should probably check that out. So actually, I sent Dad to find the horse boy and the interview with the vampire, but they didn't have it. So Dad called me and led the librarian. She told me they have another one in the series. So I decided, nah, what the hell? Let's try this one. I think you can read these without reading the first one, since it's the Chronicles. There's the Queen of the Damned and Lestat, the last vampire. I saw an interview with a vampire years ago. I think I saw the whole movie. Very cool movie. And I wanted to read the book for a long time, but never did. Never did read it. So now I'm going to read from that series, but something else. So we'll see how it goes. I haven't read a vampire book in a long time. What do you guys have? I mean, in other libraries, we get these little notes with excuse me, with the book. There's a little note, and here's the date when we have to return them. Here it is. I volunteered in this library, and one of my jobs there was to cut these. You have a whole stripes of them, and you have to cut the squares. So I did that once. So yeah, we'll see how Armand will go. I know about Louis, I know about Lestat, but I don't know about Armand. So we'll see how Armand will go. Why can't I put that back? Okay, here it is. So we'll see how it will go. The cover is actually really cool. I think I borrowed this once. Could be. I'm recalling a play. And while we were waiting for the play, I started maybe reading this. I don't know. So anyway, this was my book haul that shouldn't have lasted as long as it did, but it did. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is my July book haul part 2. Till next time. Bye.